Tonight, it is official. Michigan State University's interim president is out. John Engler announcing in an 11-page resignation letter he will leave the school next week.
This comes after a turbulent year of service for Engler. He faced public criticism from victims of the Larry Nassar abuse scandal, the disaster that he was brought in to help the university overcome.
New tonight, 24-hour News 8's Leon Hendricks has the letter and reaction from campus in East Lansing.
Good evening. Interim President John Engler wrote an 11-page resignation letter. He called his service here an honor and said he was quitting his position because the majority of the board in place now asked him to do so. Engler was appointed by the MSU Board of Trustees after the sudden resignation of Luana K. Simon, who resigned under pressure in the wake of the Larry Nassar sex abuse scandal.
You're all set, sir. You've had... Sir.
He did not receive a warm welcome from some on the student body, and comments regarding victims of Nassar's abuse would regularly plague his one-year tenure. Most recently, these remarks in the Detroit News, where he reportedly said that some of the victims were quote-unquote enjoying the spotlight. A new, mostly Democrat Board of Trustees is now in place, and most of its members were not happy and were prepared to fire Engler if he wouldn't resign.
His statement Friday was a straw that broke the camel's back. Constantly belittling people, and he's just extremely mean-spirited.
This is Engler's resignation letter. It reads in part, "I sought to move with urgency and determination to initiate cultural change at MSU on issues of safety, accountability, and respect through organizational changes and focused engagement on priority issues." What followed was several pages highlighting accomplishments during his tenure, from the appointment of new executives to the securing of big-money donors for the school. The bottom line is that MSU is a dramatically better, stronger institution than it was a year ago, the letter said. There are so many unsung heroes who have contributed to all we have done. You have stood up in the face of criticism and pressure to do what needed to be done. The letter ends, "I hereby resign the office of President of Michigan State University, effective at 9:00 a.m., Wednesday, January 23rd, 2019. There's no mention in the letter of the controversial remarks that apparently gave rise to this action. Word spread about campus, and students we spoke with said they welcomed the news.
We really do need change around here. He's said some wild stuff that really no one here agrees with.
The board is expected to meet tomorrow at 8 a.m. on campus, though it sounds as though Engler may not be there, as he said in his letter that he's headed out of town for a Friday family engagement. We'll be there to provide coverage at woodtv.com. We are reporting in East Lansing. Leon Hendricks, 24-hour News 8.
Meantime, some of Larry Nassar's abuse survivors are making posts on social media tonight. Larissa Boyce posted, "Finally, I feel like I can slowly start breathing again." Kaylee Lawrence wrote, "See ya, don't let the door hit you on the way out." We will have a live stream of the entire Board of Trustees meeting tomorrow morning at 8 on woodtv.com. We'll also have a full recap tomorrow on News 8 at noon.